What is up, my buttery biscuits? Y'all, I feel like we never talk about Bobbi Brown on my channel. So I was like, you know what? Let's go and talk about Bobbi Brown because I feel like it's been a hot minute. Every now and then I will throw them into my new makeup drops, or the bops or flops, or my anti-haul. But I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a full my thoughts and opinions video about one of their major collections coming up. I do feel like they are trying to get a little bit more attention out there, get a little bit more traction out there. They recently just did a Tokidoki collection, which I just want to say, y'all, I feel like when I worked at MAC, like I feel like Tokidoki was popular back then. And y'all, that was like, what, 10 years ago? I don't really feel like too many people are talking about Tokidoki anymore, but maybe I'm sleeping under a rock here. I honestly don't. I've never really been into it, so I don't really know about it. However, they just released some images from their new Lunar, I was gonna say Lunar Beauty, from their Lunar New Year collection. And I wanted to talk about the full collection as a whole. Before we get into the my thoughts and opinions video though, I do want to go ahead and point this out. Like, I totally know that Bobbi Brown's demographic is a little bit more older, I would say. I don't really feel like they try to appeal to younger people. So I feel like a lot of complaints that I have about Bobbi Brown are going to be about the pricing, going to be about the packaging, going to be about kind of like the aesthetic of the brand, okay? Because I really do feel like if they're trying to get more traction on the brand, they're going to have to change things up. And like I said, I totally do understand that their demographic is, you know, geared towards a little bit more older people, not really like young vibes. Do you know what I mean? And it's so funny because a lot of people now say MAC is basically the same way. They're pretty much only getting people that have that like diehard fan base from years ago, but they're not really getting new customers. They're getting old customers, if you know what I mean. Sorry if I'm not like articulating that well enough. I don't really know how to say it. But anyways, I wanted to talk about Bobbi Brown within today's video only because I never really talk about them. I do feel like they have some pretty good products, but these prices and these packagings, I'm like, yo, I feel like there's a lot of things that they can change. So we're going to be talking about that within today's video. So if you guys are interested, of course, go ahead and keep on watching. Make sure you guys head over to my second channel. I would really appreciate the love over there. You guys can go ahead and click the link down in my description box below. I upload new videos there every single Sunday with my brother. That's my travel channel, y'all. And I've just been having a blast with that channel. And I feel like it's just a whole new endeavor. And I'm having so much fun with it. I'm having so much fun learning about editing and vlogging equipment. And it's just like a whole new exciting thing to me. So I would really appreciate the support over there. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up as well. I would really appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get into it. So I originally saw this collection right here from Trend Mood. However, I did some Googling only because I was like, you know what? This is supposed to be coming out in January. I'm a little bit confused though, because everything that I Googled about it, it does say sneak peek Bobbi Brown Spring 2022 Lunar New Year Claret collection. So I don't really know when it's going to be coming out. And Bobbi Brown did actually comment on Trend Mood's page too, saying thanks for the Bobbi Brown love. So I'm kind of like, okay, if she had any like wrong information on there, then I feel like they would have corrected it, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. I don't know. Literally, it says will be available January on their site. So I don't know why it says spring. Maybe it's just for like springtime. Maybe things come out early. I don't really know. Anyways, this is what the collection looks like as a whole. I am getting pricing information from a site called beautyvel.com. So if you guys are interested in reading up on that, they do have it there. I'm going to go over the individual products right here. And I want to go ahead and start off with talking about the Claret Collection Luxe Eyeshadow. So they are coming out with 4 different single eyeshadows. This to me has always like grinded my gears. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if you guys feel the same way out there, but I've never really understood why brands even come out with individual eyeshadows, especially for $38. Now, I do feel like people who wear Bobbi Brown, like, y'all, they kind of have a little bit more money. There was a couple times where I had to work at MAC events at Nordstrom's and Bloomingdale's, and I just saw, you could just tell, you know what I mean? A little bit more bougie people would go in there. Oh, where's Bobbi Brown? You know, and like you could just tell they're a little bit more wealthy. Let's just say it. So I understand that these prices are a little bit up there, but I just feel like at the end of the day, and I talk about this time and time again here on my channel, is wouldn't you rather sell, let's say, for example, 10,000 let's say eyeshadows for 20 bucks rather than sell 1,000 at 38? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really get it, because I feel like if you lower your prices a little bit more, then it's going to appeal to more people, because not only can the less wealthy people afford it, but then the wealthy people can obviously afford it. So you'd be getting every demographic. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've never really understood that with these high-end brands, and especially when it comes down to a single eyeshadow. Who is spending $38 on one single eyeshadow? And on top of that too, these colors, like, don't get me wrong, yes, they look beautiful. Like, I really do like all of these colors, all 4 of them. But y'all, let's keep it real. Every single one of us watching this video right now, me making this video right now, we all have every single one of these colors. Like, literally just look into one of your eyeshadow palettes, look into one of your shimmer palettes, you have these colors. Like, these colors are nothing revolutionary. Do you know what I mean? And y'all know that I'm always talking about Pat McGrath. Like, I feel like when it comes down to Pat McGrath, like, the quality is there, the shimmer's there. So I feel like Bobbi Brown, even though I have not swatched these, or I haven't swatched any of their single eyeshadows, to be honest with you, I just don't feel like they're going to compete with Pat McGrath. And y'all, you get get 10 eyeshadows with Pat McGrath for $125, let's just say. Or if you're buying the holiday set, I do believe you get 18. Is it 18 or more for like 80 bucks, which is currently on sale at Sephora right now for like 62 bucks. So you could get Pat McGrath quality for way less. Say, for example, right now her holiday palette, the Mega Mothership, is on sale for 62 bucks, and y'all, this is $38 just for one. So I'm like, I don't really understand where they're coming out with these price points. Like, I really don't. And moving on, we have Claret Collection Extra Lip Tints, which retail for $32 each. And I want to show you these swatches right here because, like, am I going blind? Like, honestly, be real. I always see this meme going around where there's like two different purple color nails, and the meme is basically like men will literally sit there and tell you that these two different colors are, or these are two different colors, or these are not two different colors, sorry. And I'm just like, I could see the difference in that. I can't really see the difference in these lip products. Like, why would you come out with all these different lip colors and they pretty much look exactly the same? Like, I'm not really getting it. Like, honestly, y'all, like, okay, don't get me wrong. If I sit there and I zoom in on it, I can see some difference. But like 4, 5, and 6, like, they all pretty much look the same. And like 1, 2, and 3 pretty much look the same. Why would you come out with 6 different lipsticks that pretty much all look the same? I'm not really understanding this, like, at all. Like, at all. Like, I don't know, y'all. Maybe, like, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I just feel like these look exactly the same. And I did actually read some of the comments in Trend Mood's description box, or in their comment section, and I was like, yeah, people are agreeing with me. As soon as I saw that, I was like, these look exactly the same. And if you scroll down to the comments, people are like, tell me those lip colors don't look exactly the same. And they really do. Like, I'm not really understanding that. And honestly, y'all, $32. You guys know that I'm always complaining about lip products being so expensive, because I feel like you can get a really good quality lip product from like ColourPop or even the drugstore. So I don't understand the hype around that. I'm just not into it. By the way, I forgot to mention too that some of the lip products that I did show in that swatch are the Intense lipstick, or the Luxe Shine Intense lipstick. But yeah, those are $38, so $6 more. And I'm just like, y'all, they're still like the same colors. Maybe they messed up on the swatches, honestly. Like, I just don't really get it. Like, all those swatches look the same. Anyways, moving into the next product, we have the Claret Collection Highlighting Powder, which is $50. Some of these brands, including MAC, you guys know that when I did my thoughts and opinions video about the Wakanda Forever Black Panther collection, I was like, what's up with this $40 highlighter? Who's spending $40 on one single highlighter? This is $50. I understand the compact is probably luxe. It's probably heavy filling. It's like luxurious. It does look a little bit bougie. It looks a little bit regal. You know what I mean? I totally get that, but who's spending $50 on a highlighter? Like, I just don't get it. Like, y'all, I consider myself to be like an eyeshadow collector out there. So I like collecting like cool different eyeshadow palettes. That's why I always rave about Jeffree Star's stuff, because I'm like, oh my gosh, his actual components are so cool. They're like collector's pieces. But when it comes down to like compacts like this, are there compact collectors out there? Because I really do feel like there is, because I think I talked about the brand before here on my channel called Besame Cosmetics, and they always come out with these like $125 compacts. And I'm like, who is spending that on a compact? And then I started thinking, maybe there's people who collect compacts out there, and maybe that's why they put more into the compact than the actual product. Because if you're looking at the product solely in this, why would you spend $50 on it? But if you're like a compact collector and you're like, oh my gosh, like, I love how this looks, even though in my personal opinion, I don't really like the packaging. I don't like it, but I'm not into compacts like that. So maybe that's why. But I feel like if you're looking at the highlighter, you can get this from ColourPop for $9. So like, why would you spend $50 on that? And then we have the Sheer Finish Press Powder for $44. I do not know if these are like different shades or if this is just one powder. Actually, oh, you know what? It says brand description right here. I'm so stupid. It says, stand up to the shine, stays in sync with your skin. Our lightweight, breathable pressed powder sets and perfects foundation for a smooth, your skin, but better look. Evens out skin tone and provides all-day shine control for a natural matte finish. Pale yellow, very light yellow. So, oh, there's only 2 colors? Oh no, is there more? Sets and controls shine on fair to medium skin. Ideal if you wear Bobbi Brown foundation in sand, warm sand, beige, or warm. Oh, so there's literally only one color of that. Wow. Okay, and that retails for $44. Like, y'all, that's a little bit expensive. I mean, I guess it's not too bad, because I could justify and spend a little bit more on a powder, because y'all, there's some more like finely milled powders out there that are going to cost more and obviously set better on the skin that don't look so cakey. But yeah. So, I mean, I guess that's not too bad compared to what's on the market. One of the main products that I wanted to talk about within this video is the Soothing Cleansing Oil. This retails for $50. And y'all, if you guys have used MAC before, I used to love the Tranquil Cleanse Off Oil. That was like 30 bucks. I checked it before this video too. I want to say it was like 32 bucks. And I'm like, y'all, what's the difference between that and this? This is $50 right here. And it looks like the same. It looks, first of all, it looks like the same exact bottle, just different colors. And then on top of that too, it looks like the same size. So I'm not really understanding why this is $50. But this is what it says right here. It says cleansing oil that removes makeup and skin stains in a limited package while protecting the moisture required for the skin with a smooth and fresh texture, familiar with makeup so that it melts and quickly removes dirt from pores. Okay. Botanical ingredients derived from plants support the moisture barrier, protect the original moisture of the skin, and wash it moisturize. Okay, yeah. Not worth $50. Like, if you guys are looking for a cleanse off oil, I recently just did a video actually on Sephora's holiday sale. They do have the cleansing balm. Just use a cleansing balm. Or if you're really like going to want to use an oil, try out the MAC. I don't know if they no longer like sell the Tranquil one. I used to love that one. But they do have the regular cleanse off oil. Use that. It's like 32 bucks, I want to say. And the same size bottle. And it works amazing. Like, it gets all your makeup off. So yeah, that is it for the collection. It is kind of a small collection right here. I did want to talk about Bobbi Brown only because I do feel like they are trying to do different types of things collections, but I just feel like they're kind of missing the mark here and they need to lower their prices. If you guys ever shop at Cosmetic Company Outlet, you guys would know that they have so many Bobbi Brown I was going to say palettes, but they have so many Bobbi Brown products inside Cosmetic Company Outlet, and I do feel like it's because not a lot of people are buying them or not a lot of people can afford them, so I don't know why they're coming out with these products that are like so expensive. And on top of that too, so lackluster. Like, I feel like if you're coming out with an expensive product, make it be like, oh my gosh, I need to buy this. Do you know what I mean? When you come out with a mediocre product, and it's like super expensive, like, who's gonna really want to buy that, you know? But honestly, y'all, if I had to pick one product from this list, it would be nothing. Like, I don't care to buy anything on this list. Normally, whenever I do a my thoughts and opinions video, like, I'll be like, oh, if I had to pick a product, I would pick this. There's nothing on this list that I would get. And I feel like Bobbi Brown is going to have to try a little bit harder if they want to like grasp the attention of the newer market out there and like compete with the competitors. There's just so much competition out there. And for these price points, this packaging, these products, they're really nothing to like rave about. Do you know what I mean? They're really like, y'all, I bet you that these are going to end up being in the Cosmetic Company Outlet. I bet you. Just mark my words. Give it a few months. This comes out in January, but watch, give it till like March or April and you guys will probably see it in the Cosmetic Company Outlet. So anyways, that is it for my thoughts and opinions about the new Lunar. Why do I keep on wanting to say Lunar Beauty? Oh my gosh, the Lunar New Year collection from Bobbi Brown. Make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.